when you're at this kind of level in life, you don't care. I was applying anywhere. I could be a graphic designer, artwork, or whatever, something, but at least something somehow related to the industry. But I was like, I got refused a lot. I was looking for a job for almost like 7 months or something. And luckily, Natalia's, my wife's brother, he was kind enough to provide me bed, basically feed me for that period of
That's
time.
great.
So I owe him a lot. And I found the first job in Southampton in an agency as a motion designer. So I was super lucky.
Yeah, no, I love that because I think it's so critical to have people around you who are supportive, and that's both, whether it is financially or having the basics such as a roof over your head, but also in addition, like having people who support you kind of more emotionally. Because like, if you don't mind talking about, like, what was it like during those 7 months of kind of getting that rejection? Because again, I think a lot of people, and I know you've got a few videos on this, like a lot of people just assume that there's some of us who just kind of like decided one day we're going to do 3D or we're going to do creative work, and we just kind of start rocking it out, and we never have those tough times or struggle. And I think it's really important for a lot of people to realize, like, yeah, all of us go through that time, and it's tricky, but the ones who stick with it are usually the ones who make it. So for you, like, what was it like in those 7 months of like learning English, living in the UK, but also trying to find your place in amongst everything?
So I did mention that I didn't have any show reel, and I only had 2012 MacBook, right?
Mm-hmm.
So obviously I spent these 7 months just cracking on learning like a maniac. I didn't sleep. I was just doing and rendering on this little MacBook to have at least something. And I think this little something allowed me to get the job. But I know exactly what you're talking about, and I think it's a hot topic, to be honest, because in the comments on my YouTube videos, I see comments like, "Oh my God, you're the son of a rich like parents. You have all that fancy stuff behind you, like gadgets, cameras, and all that." But sometimes I do reply in comments like I started from basically literally nothing,
Yeah.
like one MacBook and just T-shirt and jeans. That's it. And
Yeah.
I even recorded a video called "Far Away from Opportunities," showing where I'm from, telling my story a little bit, that hopefully maybe will inspire someone, people saying that they are inspired. And I don't know how it is like in 2020. It's totally different market now. It's another generation catching up that have different opportunities, different mindset, different technologies around them. But
And
I
we're
mean,
about to enter a whole new phase too.
yeah, it can't happen in a moment. You need to at least somehow build a strategy, plan it a little bit, get support from relatives maybe to say like, listen, I want to do this thing, but it probably will take me like that long, and go from there. The jobs, it's another tricky question. It's people are concerned about education. Should they go to uni? Should they try to do it themselves? And it's heavily dependent on the person, to be honest.